more never make that many visits to Whiterun. Probably because Baldric is too busy kneecapping himself to be much of a threat.
So nice and warm. Shall we stay? What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer? What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer? What shall we do with the drunken Bosmer? Early in the morning.
I've got all sorts of weapons for the discerning master.
Need something?
This town is very pretty, but it is not as delightfully damp as Riften. The right fire in the wrong place could do a lot of damage here.
Among us, great fellows, not as God, but as man. But you were once man, aye, and as man descend. Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown, born of the north, where my bread is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land with fire. For you, great people, for I love you.
I wonder if Carlotta has any fresh apples in stock.
Valgrup, my Jarl. A word, if I may.
You've got 60 seconds. Go.
I think the time might be right for another public appearance. Maybe address the patrons at the Bannered Mare.
You see,
or visit your
the
vessel.
terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
have a
let me
visitor.
show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me.
Mind your own business.
Divine smile on you, friend. Thank you. Here, this is for you. Thank you. Here, this is for you. not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlord. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical time. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. The Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. The feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns has become dangerous of late. I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that problem. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
It's nice to get out and see Skyrim. Wasn't sure if I ever would.
It's so big and echoey.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Makes me want to shout. Ah! How can I help? Whiterun is pretty bare as far as cities go, but it does have a rather welcoming atmosphere, doesn't it? Fine.
Fear not, my little Breton. Should an item on the top shelf of your life be just out of reach, I'll be here to help you. I beg your pardon? You want to summon me? Look, friend, and I use that term loosely, I am a pure-blooded Altmer. Not a single drop of Dremora blood flows through these thick, bulging veins. One cannot simply summon me like I'm some Atronach from Oblivion, or an aging butler named Haskill who still owes me some coin from many moons ago when I wined and dined him on a brisk Sunday's Eve in late Hearthfire and he never wrote back and, oh gods, I've said too much. I'll have to kill you now. Nothing at all. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Really. How are you?
Why do you trouble me with these details?
Fine. Give me a moment. What were those calculations again? No, that's not right. Let's see. Oh, would that radius work? Rum-bum-bum, rum-tum-tum, bum-bum-bum, skiddly-eye-die, tee-right-eye-tie, tee-rappa-tappa-rappa-tum-tum. You've got it! Ha! There we go, tally-ho. Here, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Actually, my mother taught me this spell. I merely perfected it. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Should work all over Skyrim, though it does have some limitations. But in theory, it might reach as far as Solstheim. Or even elsewhere. Shut up, I'm funny. Simple. If ever you need aid, company, or a big spoon at night, just focus. Picture me in your mind. your desire to have me at your side, demand I be there, and then, poof, I'll be broken down into a million particles and then pieced back together right behind you. Oh, it is. Very. That's why when Mother called me in for supper, trust me, it wasn't up for debate. So, let's hope you don't need it too often. Yes? Please?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? I understand. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. What a fascinating conversation that would be. It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
But I think Nazim and I would get on handsomely.
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Wait for me. Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Why are you carrying around
Don't
human
fail me.
flesh?
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my
What?
friend.
You tried
Need
to
your
an
help
entire
again.
kill in one
I
sitting.
want you to go with Irileth and
saving
help
it for
her fight
later.
this dragon.
No matter
You
how
survived
hungry I am,
Helgen,
I have never
so
thought
you
to
have
myself,
more experience with
"Look,
dragons than
there is
anyone
a
else
tasty
here.
dead person."
But I haven't
You
forgotten
are
the
not
service
a
you did
fussy
for me in
eater.
retrieving the dragon
Don't be
stone for
judgmental.
Farengar.
It doesn't
And
suit
please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One... Sting Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Let's go kill a dragon then.
Whiterun is nice enough. The air is good. I always feel exposed here, though. So much flat land all around. Many eyes watch this town.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land.
What's so good about it, huh?
Oh, well, good day.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the Western Watchtower.
A dragon?
We're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But first, Carl, how can we fight the dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours. If you're
Wait.
with me.
I know you.
Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn right.
You know, there's a skeleton
move
under
out.
the bridge at Dragon's Reach. Rumor is Maiden Blackbriar had something to do with it.
Bosmer who break the Dream
But
Pact
you
are
didn't
called
hear it
apostates.
from me.
In Valenwood, they're treated similarly to how the Thalmor treat Talos worshippers.
Stupid noir.
Nothing but blue skies from now on.
No signs of any dragon right now. But it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened. If that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what was feeding.
This fort must be very impressive. It's a shame it's been out before it was repaired.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Wait, I know you. The vines watch over you. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
I can't
That
believe it.
thing with the
You're
whooshing and
Dragonborn.
lights and the dead dragon.
In
Does
the
that
very
happen
oldest
to
tales,
you
back from when there
lots?
were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That will prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon. What are you talking about? The Thor! He summons the Thor!
Wait, I know you. I'll take
I've
my
never
leave.
heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just
That
coming
was the
back now
hairiest
for the
fight
first
I've ever
time
been in.
Forever.
And I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us.
You
better
say
get back
you
to
left.
Whiterun right
Be
away.
awfully quiet.
Jarl Balgruuf will
Come
want
on.
to know what happened here.
Tell us.